Hello, my name is Eric, and welcome to my third tutorial on using the Linux terminal. In my past tutorials, I've talked about how to list directories, change directories, how to make files, how we can redirect output, and some other basic commands associated with all of these operations. Today, I kind of want to focus on putting together a couple useful pieces of information on how you can manipulate and change around files. So I'm starting in my home directory, and I still have my tutorials directory from last time. And in my tutorial directory, I have a few files. And we can see here with these files, we might want to do some operations with them. So last time we talked about how we can redirect the output. So if I wanted to make another file with the same contents of main, well, I can view the contents of main by doing cat main.cpp. I can see the contents. If I want to make a new file with the same contents, I can use the same command. Remember, I can hit up in the terminal and it'll bring up the line I just did. If I keep hitting up, it'll go through my history of commands. Now, if I do the forward arrow, I can redirect this output and create another file called new. I'll call it new program.cpp. And now, when I do my ls, I can say I have this new program.cpp. And I can jump into here. I'll just use pico. Oops. Well, I forgot to write the file name. Pico new program using tab to complete. Now we can see in here, and maybe I wanted to add more code to this. Maybe I say something like int I equals 1, cout I equals, just a little bit of programming here. Yeah, we'll print the I to the screen. Now we want to save by writing out, and then we're going to exit. So last time we learned to do things in Pico, so we can make a copy of a program. But we had to copy by using our cat and the redirect operator. And there's actually an easier built-in command where I can just type cp to copy a file. So I can cp main.cpp, and I can create a new one called maybe main.orig. So this is going to be my original main, and I'm going to make changes to my main.cpp, and maybe main.orig.cpp. If I didn't want an orig there, maybe underscore. There we go, that'll be the name. And what this is going to do is it's going to copy my main.cpp to a new file called main_orig for the original one. ls-l, and main and main.orig are essentially the same files. If I want to move a file, so I can take a file and I can move it to a new directory. So maybe I want to take my main.orig and move it to my sample directory. I can type mv to move, start typing main. Now if I hit tab once, it can't complete it because it doesn't know what I want to complete. So from MA, it knows it's main something, but doesn't know anything else. If I double tap on tab, it gives me all my options. So there's a plain main, which is the executable, main.cpp, and main_orig. So once I put the underscore there, it knows exactly which main, so I can hit tab. So I'm going to move my main original to the sample directory. Now if I do ls-l, we'll see that the main original is gone. If I ls sample, we can see that it's now in the sample directory. When we're moving, we can also rename the file. So if we move a file to a directory, it literally takes the file, it keeps the name the same, and it puts it in the directory. But if we move the file and we write the name of a different file, that it will change the name of your file to the new file. Unfortunately, even if that new file exists. And I can actually do this without even being in sample. I can type move sample/main. And I want to move it back. I'm going to keep it in the sample directory, but I want to just call it main.cpp. And when I do that, we can now see if we list the contents of the folder sample, we can see we have a main.cpp, and we changed the file name. So we can use moving to change file names as opposed, as opposed to opening the file and changing it that way. So just a couple different ways we can copy files by using the cp, and we can move files by using mv. Moving, we can easily overwrite. So if I want to do something like so if I want to move new program, and if I move that into sample, main.cpp, it's going to take my new program and it's going to write it over the sample. So if I if I do ls sample, there's only one main.cpp. And if I look at that with pico sample main.cpp, I can now see that this is actually the file I had moved overwrote the file that was there before. So we want to be a little careful with moving and copying. But I wanted to make sure to cover these commands because they're pretty useful. And I think this will just be a short video, so thank you for your time.